Anti-vaccine activist Alex Berenson, who frequently targets Israel in his efforts to sow doubt regarding the effectiveness and safety of coronavirus vaccines, has been banned from Twitter. Berenson's account was permanently suspended for repeated violations of our COVID-19 misinformation rules, a spokesperson for the social media platform said in a statement. Update: Israel expands booster vaccine campaign to everyone on his Substack newsletter. In a post headlined "Goodbye Twitter," Berenson attributed his account's erasure to a tweet asserting that the COVID-19 vaccine doesn't stop infection or transmission. Don't think of it as a vaccine. Think of it, at best, as a therapeutic with a limited window of efficacy and terrible side effect profile that must be dosed in advance of illness. And we want to mandate it? Insanity. That tweet, asserted Berenson, was entirely accurate. Berenson, 48, who worked as a New York Times reporter from 1999 to 2010, has been called the pandemic's strongest man by The Atlantic, and widely criticized for exaggerating the dangers of COVID vaccines and dismissing their ability to diminish the severity of the effects of the virus. He has also criticized the effectiveness of mask wearing and lockdowns, saying they haven't been shown to control the spread of the virus. He praised vaccine hesitancy in a July speech to the Conservative Political Action Conference, saying that the U.S. government had been hoping that they could sort of sucker 90% of the population into getting vaccinated, and it isn't happening. On August 9, Berenson charged that the Israeli government, after having aggressively pushed booster shots to older citizens, had found that the inevitable is happening. The third shot is beginning to fail. He continued, "The desperate move for a third shot is the latest and maybe most desperate manifestation of the panic around the vaccine failure that health authorities still will not openly admit is happening." Israel's health ministry has found that a third dose of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine significantly improves protection from infection, serious illness among compared to those who received 2 shots. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control has declared that COVID-19 vaccines are safe and effective after having been evaluated in tens of thousands of participants in clinical trials. Berenson has attacked Israel's embrace of vaccination since the country began inoculating its citizens earlier in the pandemic. During the first few months of Israel's vaccine rollout, Berenson claimed on Twitter that the country's large-scale vaccination campaign did not seem to be having an effect on infection and serious illness. Then, as coronavirus infection rates began to dramatically drop as the percentage of vaccinated Israelis grew, Berenson changed his focus from efficacy to safety.